The thing you may or may not be hearing is me breathing through my nose without snorting. Ah, it's a lovely feeling. So, many of you have noticed over the past few months that podcasts and streams and videos, I've been snorting a lot. And I come to find out after a visit to the doctor's office yesterday that I have some form of recurring sinus infection. And they gave me a regimen of cleaning out my sinuses, like manually cleaning out my sinuses to do at home. And while I'm still getting stuffy, afterwards, at least initially, I'm able to breathe, which is amazing. It's weird because when you clean out your sinuses, it feels like you're drowning. Or at least what you imagine drowning feels like, because this water is just shooting up your nose into your sinuses and then coming back out the other nostril and sometimes dripping down your mouth. It feels real funny, but afterwards, damn if I can't breathe. So we're going to take advantage of my lack of sniffing and get on with the show. Because here at JRPG Weekly, we are prepared to finish Final Fantasy 15. Now, I had hoped that after Final Fantasy 15, I'd have something to go next week. I don't yet. I haven't quite yet figured that part out. We're gonna have something. We're gonna do something. I'm not sure what yet, though. So, anyways. When last we left our heroes, we had finally reunited with our team, and are now in the process...
Knocked. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
I've heard this sound before. On the train, just before your weapons failed you. It's nearby. And it may hold the key to restoring your power.
It's here. This thing? Door's locked.
That's coming from within. Is there no way through?
There's a way. So, MTs, they've got those code prints. Just like I do. Do they? Never looked. Yeah. So, as it turns out, I'm one of them.
No, you're not. You bleed.
Not exactly something I could tell people growing up in Lucis.
Also, you lost weight.
Still, you guys are like the only friends I've ever known. I just hope that things can stay the way they were.
Whatever. Who cares where you were born?
I don't see you turning against us. Not now or ever.
Thanks, guys.
Man, they really fucked Prompto up, didn't they?
I can't change where I came from. What I am.
Since when does where you come from matter to you? You never once treated me as a prince.
It's got you there. Never so much as a highness.
We're done here. Come on, crown citizen.
You're one of us, right?
I really like this scene. Again,
Unless you'd rather
it
not.
showcases Noctis caring for people. He's not emo goth guy. He's like, he intentionally goes out of his way to normalize the feelings that Prompto is having in order to make him feel like he's, regardless of what revelations they may have come across, he's still his friend. And Noctis still cares about him. So when last we saw this place, there was an emperor there.
So, did it work?
With the device down and out, Nox power should be up and running.
Go on, try it. All right. Moment of truth.
Oh!
We're back, baby.
Good game.
What a relief.
Let's roll. Hey, don't you think you've heard... You know... Already. Sorry. You again.
New friend?
You really need to pick a
Get
battle.
back!
Go away!
Ignis, stay close to me.
My thanks.
How am I heading to the... Oh, I know.
Gladio.
Let us make haste.
I see you decided to rock the ring.
Had to. No weapons, no friends, no choice, really. You know, somebody here's gotta fight to rescue the crystal. Not to mention rescue your asses. Spoken like a true king. About time.
Represents a great battle.
See that? Especially now that y'all have your weapons.
Hopefully Biggs and Wedge both make it to safety.
Or train drivers. And soldiers. They can fend for themselves.
Now I've got my Durandal back. I can make short work of these demons.
Here goes!
Let us make haste.
So, where'd you guys park the regalia?
Outside. No park.
She's broken down at last.
Took one for us. Lives.
Well, just don't overdo it, okay?
Now then, the crystal.
I'm guessing the way is locked.
Well, I guess it's a good thing somebody has keys to the whole fortress.
You're no better than a burglar.
Aren't I?
Where's that elevator?
Hey, buddy. Could you try to stick together?
I'm sorry, I have a empire to defeat.
Does seem kind of keen.
So you fighting?
The Empire shall span all the land. By the crystal's light, we shall flourish. I shall arise as ruler of the world.
How are you still talking after I killed you?
Things are looking up.
Let's see what we came for.
I'm pretty certain I just put more holes in you than have ever been in any other object in the universe.
One hell of a hangar.
Look at all this space.
So, the central elevator's through here.
And out of the loading bay.
Your Majesty, your precious crystal awaits you. To liven things up, I thought I'd take you on a stroll down memory lane. Of course, memories decay with time.
No, I do like the symbolism here. So for those of you that aren't long-time Final Fantasy fans,
Is that Ravis?
you might not recognize the armor on display here. Ravis is currently... So the black half of Ravis
Keep both on him.
is designed based off of the Dark Knight's armor from Final Fantasy IV, Dark Knight Cecil. And also like the traditional Dark Knight look. So the demon half of him looks like a Dark Knight, which sort of indicates what his role, symbolically indicates what his role was in the game. You know, this sort of anti-hero. I mean, he never actually served that purpose in the game, but in the story as a whole, he's a very anti-hero character, someone who did the things he doesn't necessarily want to do in order to achieve his goals.
Sorry to break this up. Sorry to break this up. A sorry end for the High Commander. For anyone. He was a man with hopes and dreams.
It's horrible.
What kind of fiend makes demons of men? Look alive! Company!
Where? Oh, here they are.
We're getting nowhere.
And they just keep coming!
Not. Go on alone. What? If you can obtain the crystal's power, you may yet be able to turn the tide. Elsewise, we are all like to perish here. Biggie's right. It's our only chance.
But what about you? We'll manage somehow! Just get moving!
You could still get to the crystal. If you went on your own, your friends will have to stay behind.
I wonder if I can actually do enough damage here to make a difference.
Mr. Nice Guy!
Oh no, another one. They're just gonna keep coming. Okay.
Hangar gate closing. Please stand clear.
You better think fast. I don't envy you your decision.
Okay, so it will actually force your hand.
Betraying your friends for the greater good. The mark of a monarch. Step forth, your majesty. If you wish to obtain the crystal's power, you must be prepared to lose all else.
Gate closed.
Don't die on me.
Do you suppose your dear friends are still alive? Those who died for you, do you ever wonder what went through their minds? Can you even recall their final words?
I'll come back for you all. I swear. How far's this go? Crystal had better be here. Everyone's counting on it. Counting on me.
Your journey is over, Noct.
And we found our crystal.
Please. Help me stop the demons.
Unharmed by the light, the chosen king. Allow me to regale you with a tale in an age long past, An incurable scourge ravaged mankind. A tiny menace that twisted men into monsters, the likes of which you've seen. In Lucis lived a savior who could cure the afflicted. His body would come to host myriad demons. Let countless lives be spared. But a jealous king, one chosen by the crystal, ostracized and demonized this healer of the people, making a true monster of him. I gave you my name earlier, but you should know that it was not a name given to me at birth. Arden Lucis Kylum is my proper name. You'll never guess whose name this video was. Killing this mortal will bring me some satisfaction. Playing my crystal's power, arise as its champion. Only once the crystal and the king are no more, I know redemption. Come back soon. I shall keep your friends company till you are. Gather strength, O chosen.
There it goes. For some reason, my microphone stopped working. So yeah, Arden is the basically originator of the Calum line, of Noctis's line.
The fate of this world falls to the King of Kings. His providence consecrated in the divine light of the crystal. So it is ordained, the revelation of Bahamut. The heart of the crystal, wherein lies the soul of the star. And it is in this place that the king will gain the power to fulfill his calling. They stand against the darkness and abide in hope. Sustained by faith unfaltering that their king shall arise and bring deliverance. By the covenants awakened, the Six have seen the coming of the prophesied hour. A time when the crystal shall have shed the entirety of its light unto the ring. Only then, once the sacred ring is replete, can the true king complete his ascension. And only by the true king's hand can the immortal accursed be banished and the light restored to this world. The King of Kings to banish the darkness, but the blood price must be paid. To cast out the usurper and usher in Dawn's light will cost the life of the chosen. Many sacrificed all for the king, so must the king sacrifice himself for all. Now enter into reflection, let the light of providence shine within.
So yeah, now Noctis has to learn and face and utilize the hardest lesson of what it is to be a king. Sacrifice. And in this case, the very literal sacrifice.
The light waxes full. Go forth to the kingdom, where the usurper awaits. Reclaim the throne and fulfill the calling of the true king.
So I think I've said before, the all Final... I know I've said before, all Final Fantasy games follow a theme. In this case, the theme is responsibility. And how you deal with it. Both Noctis and Arden had certain responsibilities. And those responsibilities have driven them to two very different directions. And to stand against each other. And we learn, through Noctis, how he is supposed to deal with his responsibility.
Umbra. Be waiting. In Hammerhead.
While Arden shirked his responsibility. And, I mean, to be fair, he was kind of forced to. But Arden, and you know, it's also kind of a story of selflessness versus selfishness, but it's all tied up in that key of responsibility. It's a lesson that both his father and his fiancée tried to teach him. And perhaps he has now finally learned it. And now we've seen...
Man, how long was I
Some
out?
amount of time has passed. Noctis has grown older as he slept. And as he slept, darkness engulfed the world. And as we know, darkness is the time of demons.
Where'd everybody go?
I mean, they left you a note and everything.
Demons everywhere. What the hell happened?
Hello, Tonberries. Now, this area basically serves as a grinding area for Noctis. Basically, if you feel like you're not quite strong enough to beat the game yet, here's a whole bunch of pretty tough enemies that you can test yourself against. I mean, you can just as easily avoid them or run past them, but
Hope everyone's okay.
if you need to, you can just kill them. Or if you want to, I guess. And that's when we realized that Holy was overpowered. Oh look, there's 20 hobgoblins coming at you. What you gonna do? Block. In other nudes, eat a dick. Pardon me, king coming through. What's a demon wall, precious?
meat!
Wow. What it is something I don't really want to fight right now, apparently. Let go. Demon Wall. Let's try to keep... No, no. It's not taking any of my bullshit. It's a necromancer. They're like liches, but more powerful, apparently. Eat a dick.
What is it, boy? Something's coming. A truck?
It didn't even slow down.
Yeah?
It's me, Talcott. My grandpa served the Amicidia family.
The little boy.
Talcott?
Yeah.
That gives you an idea of how long ago this was.
No way.
Or how
Yes,
long he's
way.
been away.
Welcome back, Your Majesty. Yes, sir. That's right. Huh? Just a second. Said he wants to have a word with you.
He can have it in person.
He said you can have it in person. Okay. We should be there shortly, sir. Wow. I can't tell you how good it is to see you again.
Yeah, you sure look different, though.
You think so? Guess I've grown some these 10 years.
And now we know how long it's been.
The guys must be pinching themselves right now.
Where are they, anyway?
Lestalem, more often than not, but they take a lot of trips to Hammerhead. For Miss Cindy. You know, back at the garage. She's a tough one, but when she needs a little extra muscle out on the road, she gives him a call. Oh, speaking of which, the guys said they're near Hammerhead right now, so we'll be meeting them there. You know, ever since you disappeared, Your Majesty, it's been nothing but nighttime non-stop. Lestalem still has light thanks to the power plant, so just about everyone's taken refuge there.
Only there?
Everywhere else has been abandoned. Demons moved in, forcing the people to move out. People still swing by the garage at Hammerhead from time to time, but it usually isn't for repairs. These days it's less of a service station and more of a slayer station, a base for demon hunting. The garage is still open though, one of the few places that is.
So, Sid, he's still alive and kicking.
He's kicking all right, just not as hard as before. He hasn't really been himself lately. At least, not since he moved out to Lestalem. Someone suggested he move the garage there too, but old man Sid wasn't having it. He called it a big fat chocobo turd of an idea. Said it just wouldn't be the same anywhere else.
That sounds
You know,
like Sid, all right.
Miss Cindy said
not to
she'd
criticize
be
your
away,
driving,
so
but
the garage will probably stay put for a while.
you don't need to
And without
go
any
slow
tinkering
through
to
those
do,
turns.
Ignis's gourmet seafood is about all Sid has left to look forward to. With all the demons prowling around, more folk were getting hurt. Or worse. So Iris talked the Marshal into taking out the demons themselves. Iris the Demon Slayer, they call her. Gladio and the others, they lend him a hand whenever they can. Prompto spends most of his time hunting around Hammerhead. He tries to impress Miss Cindy, but she's already married to her work.
And Ignis?
He hunts too. We tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. He said if anything, he's more used to the darkness than we are.
Never got his vision back.
I'm afraid not. But that being said, he gets by pretty well on his own. Gladio and Prompto usually hunt on their own as well. It isn't often you see the three of them together nowadays. They still work as a team every once in a while, but each has his own set of tasks to keep him busy.
Is that so?
We've arrived, Your Majesty. Everyone will be so happy to see you.
Thus
Don't
we
worry.
see
I won't be going
the
anywhere.
weight
If
of
you have
his
any other
responsibility.
questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
So, much like his father before him, the king's task is to keep his people safe. His father kept the people of their city, of the crown city, safe through the use of a magical shield, which was powered off of his own life force. As Noctis was away for 10 years, we see what has happened without him there to protect his people. And this scene is really good in that it sort of enforces the weight
That's all you have to say for
of that
yourself after all this
responsibility.
time.
Noct! It's you! It's really you!
I hadn't realized.
Well, well. You kept us waiting.
Not like I wanted to. We've got catching up to do.
Let's head inside.
You know, when all of humanity has been reduced to a gas station and Lestalem, and like even the restaurant here has been repurposed.
So, Ignis, you're really cooking like you used to.
Ah, more or less. I can manage with far less help than I required before.
You know, it's okay to...
Hey,
Durandal, Hyperion. I need that Radiant Lance. And the Black Prince. Excuse me. I want to get... Let's see. She got the Orichalcum daggers, I thought. Here, let me...
I'll see you later.
Ah, there it is. Yeah, I didn't have them equipped. Oh, I do have a Radiant Lance already. Huh. It's time to return to Insomnia.
Well, fellas, we're homeward bound at last. Time to suit up.
Finally get to rock these threads.
Wear them with pride.
Yeah. Just hope they still fit.
This is where you normally get those outfits that they're already wearing. Meat skewers. The most delicious skewers in existence. Well, sorry, I get stepped up again. Oh well, I mean, it lasted an hour.
Home sweet home.
Yeah, at long last.
What we've been waiting for.
Sure is.
Next stop, The Citadel.
Yeah.
This is it. Give it your all, guys.
Yeah.
You got it!
With pleasure.
Eternal Troopers. Magitech troopers that are still going 10 years later.
You the man now!
Haven't fought together like this in ages.
Really takes you back, doesn't it? Ignis, can you sense light?
To a degree, yes.
So when dawn breaks, you'll know it.
I should.
Good to know.
You there! I have a large spike I'd like to shove in your face.
Sorry to break this up.
Nice work, Gladio.
Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Sorry to break this up.
Nice work, Gladio.
Sorry to break this up.
Nice work, Gladio.
Bam!
Yep.
Impressive.
Eat a massive
Not making it through
series
here.
of dicks.
Think there's any other way around?
We might want to head under.
Wow. It's one hell of a battle they waged here.
I sense trouble.
You sense right. Nice, Iggy.
No time for comfort.
Let's take it down to the underground.
Yeah.
Shall we then?
Gladio, let's do this.
Roger. Yeah.
Don't worry, I got this. Guess we've still got a little fight left in us.
If you say that like we...
It's worn down, but still the same.
Just like I remember.
Always came in handy.
Used to be filled with people. Let's see that it is again.
Well, we got a good thing going.
Show them the power of teamwork. That's the way.
Time to say goodbye.
Move it or lose it.
Follow me.
What kingly confidence you've acquired.
And it only took you 10.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get Ignis that other lance, because while it does a little less damage than the Dragoon lance, it does radiant damage, which is going to be important here. Oh, radiant. I mean light damage. You know what I mean. Element light.
Only a little bit further from here. I think my heart might be slowing my legs down.
Fight through it. Can't make it without you.
Ah, yes, sir, Your Majesty.
The Behemoth King.
We're done here.
The largest behemoth. You might call it a king of behemoths.
Sorry to break this up.
Nice work, Gladio.
And dead.
got a little fight left in us.
You say that like we've already peaked.
Yeah, we haven't even reached our prime.
Guess you're right.
Now, at the end of our exceptionally long road, we have come home. The site that we first saw at the beginning of the game in a cutscene, we have arrived back to.
Ifrit, the Infernian. He doesn't share the Glacian's fondness for mankind. But you can expect a warm welcome. I shall await you above.
Ifrit.
Stay cool. He's gonna bring the heat.
Hang in there, buddy! Stay down. We'll keep him busy.
Noct, over here! Quickly, before he strikes again!
Here it comes! I got your back!
Here you go. Let's go!
Dead meat! Dead meat!
So what was the purpose of having Bahamut if he didn't actually do anything?
So even that wasn't enough?
It's time for the worst.
Out of the frying pan? Dot, dot, dot?
We need to put this thing out!
just hitting air, and the flames grow hotter. Walk with me, everyone.
I've got this.
My pleasure.
Let's do this. Time to say goodbye.
Gladio. Pathetic. You go. Nice work, Gladio.
Yep.
Shut up! Prompto. Okay.
We're done here.
Dead meat! Pathetic. Dead meat! You go.
Come get some.
Dead meat!
The flames never stop.
Burning super hot now.
Going out in a blaze.
Fight fire with fire.
Gladio.
Yep.
I like how Bahamut.
What did she say?
Told me to bring back the light.
That's our next stop.
On we go.
I like how Bahamut did fuck all, and then Shiva just stole our kill. Real fucking mature, guys.
At long last, the Citadel.
The throne is just up ahead.
It's all lit up.
Guess he's expecting company.
He wants this as bad as we do.
Think the elevator's working?
Huh. Sure looks like it.
He is really taking us by the hand.
He'll save our legs the walk up.
The throne room. Waits outside.
Yeah. And so does Arden.
Acting like he owns the place.
It's time to take it all back.
It ends here. Tonight.
Remember how nervous we were in front of King Regis the day we left?
That was the last time we were in here.
Yeah. They even let me in that day.
Feels like forever ago.
Not much farther.
Well, shall we? Knocked?
Yeah, but... hold on a sec. Prompto. Can I see your photos?
Yeah.
I just need one. To take with me.
Oh. Yeah. I get it. You can take whichever you like.
It would be
Maybe
such a
cook up
troll
culinary cornucopia
to
at
take
camp.
this. Such a fucking troll.
A shot of us in combat might be cool.
Think of all the places we've been. All the shops along the way.
Always something new around every corner.
Yeah, so...
No car like the Regalia. Took us around the world and back.
Ah, yes. It wouldn't have been a road trip without her.
We sure had good times around the campfire.
Gotta take one from our zany adventures.
You thinking back to when we took that? I can't beat that. A shot of all four of us together.
Through it all, we had each other.
Then it's settled. That's the one? No backsies?
Yeah.
What is that?
I'm afraid you're out of luck. The throne brings you here. It seats only one.
Off my chair, Jester. The king sits there.
Another Kafka reference.
Oh, Noct. How I have waited for this. Longer than you could ever know. Tonight, the dreams of the Blood Royal come to an end.
Spike's
So
all
he
but
strung up
kept
the
him
bodies
going.
of our loved ones, by the way.
about a
That was the
grudge.
four people.
Arden sits
Luna
the
Freya, King Regis.
Not for
I
long.
don't know who the other two were.
This
I didn't
is
see
my
them.
ascension. What did you do?
They have no place in this. The Battle of Kings. Come, Noctis.
Yeah, so we've got King Regis, Luna Freya, oh, that would be Gladio's father. And I don't know who this is. But he's strung their corpses up as an illusion of some
It ends
kind.
now.
And now for the final battle.
The once helpless and hapless prince. Is he now ready to claim his crown? Don't let us down. Let the games begin.
but you are a second choice at best. Do you like what I've done with the world? I twisted it all just for you.
So this is the first time we've ever fought someone as powerful as us.
King in name alone. I'm truly disappointed. Can't you do any better than that? 10 years, and nothing to show for it.
Dead meat!
My revenge is soon at hand. How long have I waited?
Don't worry. It's far from over.
Well, let's have it then. You and your crystal. Against all I have become.
Power of light!
Ah, a king at last! expression, then. The kings of yore are on hand, calling you forth to oblivion. Yet when your father died, you were off playing with your friends. When your beloved died, you lay watching. Power! You think 10 years is a long time? It is nothing to me. I have lived in darkness for ages. That is how you would end it. Now it is over, Majesty. What will you do? Banish the demons and bring peace? Erase me from history once more?
This time, you can rest in peace. Close your eyes. Forevermore.
I will await you in the beyond.
And thus, we have victory. And kind of what Arden wanted was still... he still got. He wanted an end to his curse, whether it was through killing everybody on the planet and therefore, you know, ruining the world in which he lives, or through his own death. He didn't... I don't know that he particularly cared which route he went.
So this is farewell.
Yeah. Here we are.
It's all you.
No turning back now.
Prompto. Gladio. Bigness. I leave it to you. Walk tall. My friends.
And so he stands in the same spot his father did. About to do the same thing his father did.
Godspeed. And take care.
He passes on the same words.
Majesty.
Of course, the context is different, but...
the time has come. I walk tall. And though it took me a while, I'm ready now. I love you all. Luna. Guys. Dad. The time we had together, I cherish. Kings of Lucis. Come to me! Trust in me.
steady.
Really?
Push!
This thing's so heavy. Unbelievable.
Not exactly a fairy tale beginning, huh, Prince Noctis?
We let ourselves get carried away.
Look, these things happen.
Let's just hope this isn't some omen.
Gladio, do me a favor.
What?
Push this thing by yourself.
All by myself?
You won't even notice if we just let go.
Prompto, don't even think about it.
Save some breath for pushing.
Ignis, come on, time to switch.
Nuh-uh, we just switched back there.
And
So, that was Final Fantasy 15. I really enjoyed it. I definitely think it is definitely one of my favorite stories that a Final Fantasy game has ever told. You know, a lot of it resonates with me personally, and that's, you know, that's true of any Final Fantasy story. There are going to be ones that resonate more with you than others. But this is definitely top 5 for me. Final Fantasy stories. And I think it opens and ends perfectly with Stand By Me. And of course the photographs that you took.
You guys even pushing?
hard as I can.
With everything I've got. We'll be there in no time.
Check it out.
What?
Up ahead, the sign.
Nice. You made me think we were close.
Hey, is that all you got?
Pretty much.
Now we are watching through this for there is an after credits scene. Just so you know.
The 4 of us around a campfire. How long's it been?
An eternity.
So yeah.
This is the final campfire scene that the game just
Right.
very casually skipped over.
Out with it.
I just... Damn it. What the hell is this so hard? So I've made my peace. Still, knowing this is it, and seeing you here now, it's more than I can take.
So if you thought that all of my previous assertions that Not Just Cares About People was just me reading too much into it, booyah.
Yeah. You're damn right it is.
Huh. You spit it out.
It's good to hear.
Although
Well.
booyah is probably an inappropriate term to use at this point juncture. But
What
you know,
can I
whatever.
say? You guys are the best.
Now, there is one more after credits scene that we're gonna watch through. So, but yeah, I've really enjoyed this game. I think this is my second time playing through it, and I've enjoyed it just as much on the second go through as I have in the first one. Even spotting some things that I missed the first playthrough. I'm probably gonna play it again as well, but you know, on my own time. But no, it's a good story. It's a good game, and I do feel it's a shame that people write it off as well. I mean, what some of you in the chat said when we first started this, you know, oh, this is the game about the emo boys that objectifies women. There's so much more to this story than the fact that they all dress in black. Which I think making a judgment based on people's dress sense in the first place is weird, but wearing all black does not signify emo. Like, tuxedos are black. You know, lots of suits are dark colors. I wear case in point, I wear a ton of black all the time. But yeah, it's a shame that a lot of people wrote off the characters as generic emo bros when they are so much more than that. It's also a shame that a lot of people have difficulty following the story because I don't know if I did a sufficient enough job explaining things to you guys as we went along, but you know, I had no problem following it, and I hope you guys watching with me were able to keep up. So one more scene. So we see light breaking for the first time in 10 years in this world. We know that Noctis's sacrifice was successful. And for the first time since the beginning of the show, or beginning of the game,
you did well to deliver the ring to Noctis.
we hear Regis and see Insomnia bathed in light.
Wayward, though my son may indeed be, he has made me proud. May you too know happiness.
Get the briefest of glimpses of what their wedding would have been like. Which I think might be unfair for a lot of people.
Thank you.
And that's the end. Whew. It's a good ending. Congratulations on completing the end. And then it gives you a certificate of completion. So yeah. This has been Final Fantasy 15. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching through it with me. You know, I particularly enjoy this game, and it's definitely good. I enjoyed aspects of 13, but this is the game I would have much rather had in place of 13. And I'm glad it eventually came out. So, next week, we will be playing something different. I'm not 100% sure what it'll be yet. If you guys have any suggestions you'd like to see, please feel free to send them to me on Twitter or comment on the YouTube channel below. We here at Final Show Films produce a wide variety of content every day of the week. You can check us out on our website at finalshowfilms.com. You can also check us out on our Patreon page at patreon.com/fsfilms. If you'd like to support us financially, you can do so on the Patreon page over there. Thank you to all of our patrons, especially our $25 supporters, Chris Comfort and Antitonic. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation on our website, you can do that as well at finalshowfilms.com. There's a PayPal donate button. Click that, and we'll take it. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe below. And again, below is where you guys can leave suggestions for what I start playing next week on JRPG Weekly. The only qualifications are it has to be a JRPG, and that's pretty much it. And that's a broad category. Like, I would consider Dark Souls or a Dark Souls-like game to be a JRPG. Note, I'm not playing Dark Souls. We've already done that. But yeah, you know, it's a broad category. We'll see what I'm you know, if I don't like any, if you guys don't send me any suggestions or I just don't like any suggestions you guys sent, I'll find something. We'll figure it out before next week. But yeah. So see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you all. Have a good day.